Hey everyone, I wanted to come on here and tell you guys how I healed a cut that was very deep, the deepest cut I've ever had. So, New Year's Day, I was cutting my kid's hair with professional hair cutting scissors, and Isla was like, just one more cut. And so, as I was done snipping her locks, I snipped my finger like on my finger, like just sliced it, and it's the deepest I've ever gotten cut before. I could see the inside of my body like I have never seen the inside of my body before, and I was almost passing out. It was crazy. So what I did, and I thought this was an awesome experience for me to learn how to heal my body's cuts naturally, and my kids and my family. So it was a blessing, you know. So I washed it. I just washed it with water. I rinsed it out. And then I put like pressure on it. It was like gushing. So I got a piece of cloth and wrapped it around my finger like a bunch of times, like a washcloth, literally. Something so thick. And then I put a rubber band around that. And so it was like 4 times the size of my finger, just around my finger. And I kept that on. It was like intense pressure. I kept that on for like 12 hours or so. And then when I finally took that off, I noticed I was still bleeding after like 12 or 24 hours or something. So I was like, shit, I have to do something to help it stop bleeding. So I put turmeric root powder on it, and turmeric root powder will help clot blood. So if you have that, you could use that, and or you could use even ground coffee, or you could use golden seal powder. But so I had turmeric, so I caked it on top of the wound. The wound was like an inch or a little bit longer. I caked it on top and then put a butterfly bandage around that. Sorry, kids. And when I looked at it the next morning, it had stopped bleeding. I was like, shit, yeah, plants, yes. And so then I decided, like, now I need to heal the wound. You know, it was still an open wound, but it wasn't bleeding anymore. So I put raw honey on it, and then I put a butterfly bandage on it, you know, and I would do that all day. And then the next day I would open the bandage, clean it off with water, put raw honey on it again and again and again, and I did that for like 7 days, and then it was cleared up. And now it's, you see it was pretty long, and now it's all closed up. So it took like 10 days total to heal the worst wound I've ever had. You know, obviously if you get like a deep wound that you cut yourself down to the bone or nerve, you need to do other things. But I found this very empowering to be able to heal a pretty bad wound on my own with just 2 or 3 things: honey, turmeric, band-aids, and like water. So I hope you found this helpful, and thanks for watching.